Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here, and welcome to Beyond episode 37. So, pro tip for those of you who are using these doors, these guys can't get in. Hey, how you doing, pal? Wanna come in? Door's open. Come on, in you come. So that's a nice little thing I didn't realise would happen. I don't know if it's just the husks that can't come in, but apparently they can't come in. So, last episode we set up this little system here. I haven't had much of a chance to continue this, but one thing I keep running out of is wood. So I thought this episode we'd start by setting up a basic farm. Because the idea is I want to run rail carts over to here. Now, Triax suggested above ground, which is a pretty good idea. So what I was thinking was we'd have like a little a station up here, and we can have the carts go out through the wall here, and we'll build some sort of overhead tracks leading out and across and down to here, and then the minecart can. I was thinking we can have it so that it deposits the items and picks up the sulfur. So it drops the coal and picks up sulfur, and then we can have it come back around. I don't know whether to go through this gap here probably, and then back up and drop off the sulfur, pick up more coal. I'll need to work out a way of limiting how much sulfur it produces. I guess for, you know, I don't want millions of sulfur, because I mean at the moment we've got 550, which is still heaps. So I don't need to run all the time, but I do want it to be a reasonable system and be automated. So let's get this set up. I'm going to need some dirt. Do I have a wand? I do have a wand. So I was thinking we'll put this out here. Now I'm probably going to get... I don't have a scoop, otherwise I'll probably get attacked by these bees. Do I have a scoop? I don't think I do. No scoops in here. Let's make a scoop quickly, because, you know, why not? Seems to be my reason for making things. Generally is because why not? One scoop. I don't have enough inventory space to pick this stuff up, but yeah, well. Yeah, bite me all you like. Oh, obviously only got the one thing. So yeah, I wanted to pretty much fill this area in and put the tree farm out of here somewhere. So let's cover up. As I said, I'm not really worried what it looks like at the moment. I will tidy it up at a later date. Need a fair amount of space. Not tons, but just enough. Right. So if we set this up out here, we then need to run some cabling and stuff out. Let's see. Need a decent amount. Yeah, I reckon might almost be it. If we place him here. I don't want a flower. You have the flower. Magnets working overtime. Well done. So, let's see. If I put... It's probably going to need water under it, isn't it? Put my bucket away. Well done. Just picking everything up. Let's grab some water. Take that bucket, maybe it'll despawn something. Right. So I just made these, and I'll try and make some unbreakable tools at some point. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, but we'll see what happens. Let's get rid of them. And I want this to just grow trees. So I kind of want... don't think I can put them in there, can I? I wasn't sure whether to try and do rubber trees, because eventually I would like to get into some industrial craft, just to try out some of the different ways of processing things. So, gonna need some power. I really should teach the system how to make power cells. That would be a smart move. Let's do that. I tend to use them a lot. Wrong one, this one. Power cell. One of them. I'm not sure if it knows how to make machine frames yet. Let's check. Nope. So I'll need to make the power cell and the machine frame. Cool. Let's drop down. Hopefully we've got some space in one of these. Cool. So if I request a power cell, and I'll grab a card, and 40 million emails will come in at once. Put that dirt away. Power cell. I'll just run it off the reactor. That's fine. Oop, caught on the roof. It's weird. It's a little weird that I'm at this point of the playthrough. You know, we're 30 something episodes in, and I'm only just making a tree farm. I really could do with some more of that conduit. Do I have any more? Can't craft it either. That's cool. We'll work around it. Hopefully the tree doesn't break it. Okay. Out. I mean, I could probably use a wireless one here. Probably use a wireless. That will probably break it, won't it? Not sure how much RF. It's only using 40 RF a tick. I could get away with using a wireless transmitter, but then I still need to get the stuff out of it. So I'm still going to need to put some sort of cabling to it. And I guess I don't need the wood. I don't need the water in this one, do I? Because I'm doing it as a tree farm. So that is smarter. If I get rid of this water. Let's put the conduit there. And break that. And yes, I know I just used a pick on dirt. Power cell there. Okay, so is this not going to plant the other trees? Do you not understand jungle? Or did I just not give you enough? I didn't give it enough. Alright. Not sure if it just didn't want to plant where these are. Let's grab some bone meal. Just make sure this is working. Put these away. Go away. You can go away. That'll do. Okay. No tree tap. Oh, that's awesome. It can do... Oh, I love it. I'm going to make a tree tap. Wood, please. I did not realise that this had been updated to be able to use tree taps. That's fantastic. Oh, look at that. Ender IO, you have impressed me today very much. It's probably not going to, because it's night time. That's cool. So we now have a source of rubber too. That's fantastic. I mean, obviously that tree tap will eventually break. Yep. So is there a better tree tap? Got the electric one, which may be a good thing to get into once we get into a little bit of IC2. We could put an electric one in there and perhaps make it so that we could charge it. Don't know. But that's great. That's don't know why these spread out like that. I can understand the rubber ones being spread out, and the fact that they've put all of the oak together. That's a little different. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's get some cabling and set this up to hook up to the system. I might need some more of this cable. Not that one. Oh no, I've got heaps. Interface, please. Interface. And we need to dig under here. Probably need to go... that'll be right. Let's go down here. No, I am going to need to get one more Ender energy conduit. Let's do that. I'm not sure why I ran over here to do it, but Ender. Well, I did it again, didn't I? Conduit. I don't know if I've got missing 3 ender pearls. What? Do I have any enhanced conduit? I do. So ender pearls by 2 would be good. And obviously you can tell that I haven't set this up for automatic yet. I had a thought about how to make this neat and tidy without chewing power from all the network interfaces, and Woot has mob factory extenders. Use a column underneath your factory to connect a proxy. So you build this down and then you drop the proxy on the bottom of it. So connect to bottom of extenders to allow power and inventory to each side of the proxy. So pretty much what we can do is build down underneath and have the items exiting out to one thing. The only thing, I don't know whether it does the redstone control to the bottom. That would be an interesting one. If it does, fantastic. If we can then connect up this redstone conduit to the bottom of the proxy and allow it to turn it on and off, then I'm sold. I'll run all these farms together into one spot and then I'll run a cable back, because it really does use a lot of power. Not that I'm hurting for power. Hey look, ender pearl. Not that I'm hurting for power, but it's definitely something that why waste it if I don't need to? I wonder if Old Mate can get in this time. You can have that. Some of them. Conduit. Conduit. This one, please. Waiting for my vibrant alloy. 1. Today would be nice. 2. Excellent. Has my interface completed? Yes. Cool. Where'd that guy go? Hello? Did he fall down the hole there? No, he's standing in the corner. Good on you, buddy. So obviously he hasn't picked up water in a while. Not a biggie. Not. Why am I going back inside? Why? Guess it just harvested some more rubber. Should see a bit more in there now. 10. Excellent. So let's probably sleep. Otherwise these guys are just going to creep up on me, and I know they can't kill me per se, but they just get annoying. So light on fire. Yeah. Burn my pretties. Right. Let's harvest this again. And place another. We'll go down a couple. We'll put the power down here. We can put an interface. We'll go here and I'll build back from there. Let's get our conduits and go 1, 2, 3. And we will have insert. Extract always active. Cool. So our output is coming and being dumped into here. Excellent. Now all I need to do is dig this direction. hopefully over here somewhere. I'm not sure how far over I have to go to find a cable, but there should be one. Okay, I'm on the back of that. Okay, so if we go this way a little. Somewhere. There is a cable, look. That was good guesswork. Torches are good. Yep. Cable. No, not that one. This cable. That's a fluid duct. Sheesh. Let's bring the cable this way. I'm going to plant. No. Torch there. No. What the? Okay. Active. Things are dumping out. Let's see if we've got, I don't know, stack upgrade or something. Should have. One, please. There we go. That should be enough. Let's put some of this dirt here. We can place another torch there just to make sure it's all good and cover it up. So this should be working. I will need to work out how to get tree taps to here, which probably isn't that hard. If we get a couple of recipes, we may be able to automate tree taps and perhaps diamond axes and diamond hoes, or even iron ones. We've got tons and tons of iron. Let's open this back up. Can I do that? It's been a little while. If I export and then do this as extract on red and insert on red, let's try it. Let's get, and I know, look, iron tools aren't anything fantastic, but as I said, I've got tons of iron. I wonder if it'll accept a project red hoe stick. So if I do this, can I put this in the farm? This will be a good indicator, because I don't really have a use for those gems otherwise. Not at the moment. Will you accept this? No. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Bin. Not really all that bothered. Okay, so let's make, you can go away. We can make it, iron's fine. Let's teach it how to make, let's grab some more patterns. There we go, this one. I want to make an iron axe. An iron hoe. And then we need, how do we do this? Is there a crafting upgrade? Or, because I know in Applied Logistics you'd put a crafting card and then tell it to put it out there. Crafting upgrade, there is. So crafting table, redstone, and an upgrade. Upgrade, please. Wood. No, wrong window to be doing this in. Oh, and tree tap's the other one we need to teach it, isn't it? I don't know. Actually, I can just do tree tap. Tree tap. Okay, so they're the 3 items we're going to need. So if I go out here, I'm probably going to need to teach it how to make sticks, aren't I? If I put these here, no, that's just going to export a pattern. No. How do I clear that? So if I put, okay, so I probably need to put an iron axe and a tree tap and stuff in here, and then have it so that it will export. Okay, so let's put these patterns downstairs. Again, this is me trying to work stuff out as I'm going. So I need wood, because I need that crafting table. Right, crafting table. Bit of redstone and the upgrade that I made. Thank you. In one of these. That should give us the crafting upgrade, and then I'm gonna want it to make me one of these. One of these. And a tree tap. What wood did I tell it to make it from? No, just it looks like All Dictionary. I must have it had All Dictionary enabled, which is good. Excellent. So it will convert wood into wood. Wood logs into wood planks. Okay, so technically I should be able to say I want an iron axe, I want an iron hoe, and I want a tree tap. And you have the ability to craft them. Excellent. So then we can have this as in and out, and we'll extract on brown. And up here we'll have this on in and out and insert on brown. Is that going to work? Please do this. So these are currently got items in them, and I guess the only way we can check. There we go. Automation. Yay. Have some bone meal. I mean, I could probably teach this to keep it stocked with bone meal. How many bones do we have? What have we got in the way of bones? And do I have a way of generating bones at the moment? I mean, bone block turns to bone meal. I'm not sure where we're getting bone blocks from. Must be something in World Gen. And I'm not am I getting bones from one of these? I think this tells you if you get close enough. Maybe you have to actually see. I think you've got to see this block and see where I hold shift down and I look at the block and it can tell me what the drops are. I think to do that I actually have to see that particular block. So I'm not sure if this gives us bones. Not a biggie. Keeping it stocked with bone meal isn't something that's really needed because that'll just make it go fast, and again, not something that's really particularly going to cause me any grief. But this should now be automated. I don't know whether I can now keep these can go in there, and that should pull them next time too. I'll just go and use this perhaps and use it up. But that's a little automated tree farm for 3 types of wood here. So we've got the jungle, we've got oak, and we've got rubber wood, which isn't getting us rubber wood, it's getting us rubber. So when we do finally get into IC2, we'll be able to get all that, all the rubber we need, and we'll be prepared for it. So I mean, like, I can come over here and manually get an achievement for a start. I'm just trying to get a couple more saplings too to see whether it'll add more. Let's see. No. And again, not really worried if these trees are here. I'm probably just going to lop them down. Cool. Do I need to break this? Shouldn't fast leaf decay have done that? Weird. Alright. Now, obviously, the reason I had a reason for needing wood. And I probably could put an upgrade in this and actually make this slightly better, couldn't I? Oh, we've got a lot of saplings in here. Can I grab what are they called again? Capacitor. I don't think I want an octatic. Let's just grab a double. Crafting. Crafting. I hope. Double layer. If I put this in here, it should make it slightly bigger. And it uses 60 now, so it's again not anything too bad. Let's get rid of that torch and that one. And I've still got a spot here to put some other type of tree. Nothing that we can... that'll do. That's fine. Right, now the reason I needed wood was to make the tracks. So I don't think I said that at the start of the episode. To make tracks, obviously you need the standard rail, which is done in a rolling machine. So 8 iron gets us standard rail. And then we need the wooden rail beds, so they're wooden ties. So we need the 4 wooden ties. Wooden tie is slabs and basically a bottle of creosote, or I think a bottle holds a bucket, doesn't it? And gives us a wooden tie. Or you can do it in a carpenter for the slabs and 750 mil of creosote. So I set up a basic setup here. This is just temporary. Obviously, for reference, your rail to make your powered rolling machine, it requires steel gears, 4 pistons and a crafting table. And to make your wooden rail beds in the carpenter, so for those of you who don't know, carpenter is just bronze, glass and more bronze. So sturdy casing's just 8 bronze in a chest shape. I wonder if these guys can get in. Can you get in? I want to test the theory. Hey, how you doing? Coming in? Oh, get through the door. Can you come in? Oh, I love these doors. I can leave it open. I was always worried they'd get in here and attack me, but I can just stand around and stand at the door and wave and say, hey, how you doing, buddy? Right, so there is actually a power conduit running up in that wall behind there, which leads to this immersive capacitor over there. So carpenter is just set up with planks and creosote, which came from this. If you remember, I had the system that pulls the creosote out of here and just puts it in this quantum tank. So we've got 287 buckets, basically, of creosote. So if I put one in here, I should get 286. Yep, so we've got 287 buckets of creosote. And I was just breaking the tank and putting it in front of here and filling it up full of 16 buckets worth, and then dumping it into here. So we've got 42 rail beds at the moment. We do need some more wood to make any more. And the rolling machine I've got down here, I just threw a bunch of iron in it so that we've got it available. So that's just slowly crafting itself up, ready for our next, be ready for the next episode now, looking at the time, to start making rails. So I will make rails, I'll make the track and stuff in between. So obviously let's grab this wooden ties. I'll make some just basic, set up some now. Let's do that. Right, and rail. There's a few different types of rail we're going to need, so that gives us a fair amount. Like I probably don't need to do any more, which it's one of the reasons I just set it up temporarily. I don't need tons and tons, but I need enough to get us by. So we're going to need a few things when we get to the next episode. We're going to need a bunch of track, and then we're going to need some unloaders and loaders, so some railcraft loaders. We are going to need, I was considering bringing the fluid back, so the creosote and that, bringing it back and using it over here, but then I was talking about doing the power for that system to be self-contained, so we're not just wasting resources for the sake of getting sulfur. We're getting power generation on the refined fuel side for that system itself. But yeah, we'll need a few things. We'll need some of these special tracks to enable the cart to launch. But again, as I said, that'll be done in the next episode. One other thing I did, which I actually did before last episode, but I don't think I showed it, probably noticed all the stone appearing over here. I got really tired of looking out here and seeing all this lava, and I didn't want to just run a standard liquid quarry over here because it was going to be a bit annoying in terms of, I don't know, I've already got one running and it's just something that, you know, I've already done. So doing this a slightly different way. So I've got over here, I've got a ranged pump and 2 quantum tanks. So the quantum tanks are fed by just this hardened fluid duct with a reinforced servo. The ranged pump will search all the blocks for liquid, pump it up, and put it into the quantum tanks. And as you can see, the quantum tanks can hold a lot. I've got 476 buckets of lava in here. It can hold, I don't know, about 536,000 buckets of lava, and on the other side of that, water too. We've got 251 buckets of water in here. Hello, slime. Can you jump over this? Jump. There you go. How are you jumping on lava? There you go. That's it. Burn away. And your friends. Nighty night. Yeah, so this is just a basic little system. I've chunk loaded this area. You can see on the little mini map there, and this is just running. Once it's done, because I don't want to see just this big pile of stone, I probably will put a normal RF Tools builder over here to mine the area, but I'll do one that doesn't clear it. I'll do it so it just turns it all to dirt. And it'll be a big, nice spawning area for mobs, but drown. But it'll look better. It'll look nicer. I mean, yeah, it'll just be this big flat area. But that's it. It's something to work towards. But that's just automated. That's doing its thing. I'll probably clean this piece up manually. I'm just trying to make the base look a little bit more respectable. Go away. But yeah, tree farm, automated rubber, automated 2 types of wood. I could probably put dark oak maybe over here. But I think dark oak actually bores into the ground. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I was watching on Triax's video and he had a lot of trouble with one of the wood types actually sort of breaching out with roots system and causing problems in the farm. I don't want that. I don't need that. That's just a pain. This Enderman looks like he needs a sword or an explosion from a creeper. And he's got a friend. Wow, this guy's everywhere. I don't think I can... I want to pick up all this stuff now. Let's dump the junk away. 4 ender pearls. Decent. Alright, so wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Comments in the section below. And join me next time. We will get that rail underway. And hopefully start our minecart on its journey. Let's throw them away. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.